to make it 1-0? And are we going to get back-to-back wins in this episode?
Oh, yeah!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Corners of Europe Challenge, and welcome back to Tromso, where in today's episode we have got two games coming up. I mean, we're not going to go through a season preview really. It's the start of our league season, obviously off the back of a very disappointing result last time out. Now is the time to rebuild and put in a good season here in the league for ourselves. Two games today, one at home to kick off the season against Stabaek, and then after that we go away to Haugesund. Two games we should get points in, and hopefully we can come out with those. There hasn't really been too much transfer activity. I mean, obviously you saw Diogo Pinto who came in there. We've got Bajun in. We've got Silva Ramaj here, who's joined back with us. He's going to the youth team. He was with us, went to Molde for a year, and then came back to us. Looking like a decent player, and maybe he can get some minutes for the main team as well. I think he will come up actually. So we'll go and promote him. Maybe he can get a few minutes in at centre back. Obviously Stengel as well came in looking like a real good player, to be fair. We've signed a lot of players from Molde, so hopefully they can help us out a little bit. But yeah, Stengel has come in there. But the final player we have to show, we've finally made the big centre-back signing. We have brought in Isak Myra. He's 19 years of age, Norwegian international, 5 stars of potential ability. And he's come from Stabaek. The team are obviously going to be played today. He looks like a real good player. 183 centimeters, so a little bit smaller, but he just looks really good overall. Tackling, his strength, as you can see, bravery is looking good. Anticipation, aggression, all these attributes you want in a good centre back. He's got them, and he's looking like he could be really, really good. We're going to play him as a central defender as well. Not a ball-playing defender. We need to be a bit more secure in the defence. And yeah, we've brought him in for 1.5 million. So that's 1 million up front, 500,000 in instalments to 12 monthly instalments across the next 2 years. And then we've got 500k for winning the Conference League. I'd give away all the money if we managed to do that with him. And then 200,000 for 50 league appearances. So pretty good deal overall. We've spent some money. But even with that, we still have around 800,000 left in the transfer budget. The transfer window is closed now, but obviously have that next time where we can sign players. Probably looking for a striker, maybe if a Garda doesn't really have a good start to the season, Probably where we're looking at, we've got Svensson as well. He hasn't really been too convincing, but I probably should give him a bit more time before being critical of his performances. So, pretty quiet transfer window for us. But yeah, big signing there at the back for us. We've also changed the roles around a bit as well, so back into fullbacks now. I thought I was looking in the roles, and wing backs, they go and fill the whole kind of the wing position, so they fill the responsibilities of the defender and also the attacker. But I realised the fullback does their duties in defence a lot better than the wing back. They know how to play at that fullback position better and covering their defence better, but they also go and overlap their wingers. So I think it will be useful to play in this way. Still in the attacking, but still a bit more defensive minded. If we need to drop back, we can go and do that. So hopefully it does work out for us, and it does work well for us, because we've got good players at the back who we've got that we just need them to turn up this season, and we can qualify for European football. The team's looking a bit messed at the moment. We've had 2 more pre-season games, and players have been on international duty as well, so the team will all be fixed for the first game of the day. But we've ticked off another goal, so we've ticked off the 4th goal now, I believe. So we've won a league, we've won promotion, won a domestic cup, we've signed a player from a previous nationality, Portuguese player. We've signed Portuguese player mainly in Iceland. No, we haven't signed an Icelandic player actually. Signed a player from previous club. Obviously, Mauro Couto, he ticks both boxes, but we have signed multiple Portuguese players now, and we've signed Couto from that previous club in KA. And the 5th goal we have done, we've ticked off. We have played a pre-season friendly with a team, one of our previous teams in KA. We went to their stadium and got a 3-2 win there in a very, very good game. I tried to do a tournament actually with it was Santa Clara, KA, and then also Las Palmas. They didn't agree to it, but maybe next year we can try something out and see if we can do it. Maybe even make that an episode, because that would be very, very fun to go and do playing a cup with them, or a league. Probably a cup would be the most fun, and see who comes out victorious in that. So that's how it's looking at the moment. Bit of a preview to this season, but the goal for us now, we have to go and get these top spots. Top 5 it is again this season. Simple as that. Let's go and play the first game of our season against Stabaek. So the team for this game against Stabaek, there's a few players that really, it's been good that we've managed to keep a lot of the players who we have, especially in the midfield. I'm looking at these 4 here, the Norwegian boys, Erline, Norheim, Dahl and Edison. I mean, we've had offers for them, but I think they are really crucial, and I think if we play better football, they'll get better offers in the future, and I would just like to keep them, to be honest. The team starts with Pinto in goal. We got a backline of him, Myron, Norby, and Majun. We've got Dahl, Ennison, Norheim in the midfield, Erline on the left, Kuto on the right, and a rear guarder up top. Kick off here in this game against Stabaek. We need a good start here to this season. I said at the start I wasn't very convinced, and it probably showed why. But in this game, I feel like and at the start of this season, we've got a good team. It's been going from strength to strength, and I think we can build. Ennison here has got it through. He's through on goal, and he's put away that chance to make it 1-0 in this game, and that is exactly the start we want. We're at the Tromsø arena. Lots of fans will have travelled in for the first game of the season. If we go and take a look how many that is, in fact, we go to the match stats, 6,666. Hopefully that doesn't go on to curse us. But yeah, Anderson there, or was it? Yeah, it was Anderson, has got the opening goal of this game to start our season. It's very, very big. It's very important that we turn up here, and hopefully we can go and do that in this season. I mean, I think the addition of Myra at the back is going to be very, very good for us. He looks like a real good player. He's going to develop, and it's exactly the type of defender we need. It's been tough to find players like that, but we've spent the big money on him now, and I don't really regret that. Whether he works out or not, I don't doubt that he'd work out, because he does look like he'd be really good. We just need him. I think what I'm wanting from him, I just want him to help us, like, you know what I mean, help our defense. I'm not expecting incredible things. I just want good performances, solid performances, and just to help us in our defensive problems. There's a rear guarder here. As I said, we might need a new striker. He has just got a goal to make it 2-0 actually inside 15 minutes, and it's the perfect start for us. And now, I mean, the rest of this game is going to be a real test of our character, because, as I've said, we've been good at scoring goals. First half, really, really good, but then in the second half, we really just do crumble, and we just lose all composure. The defense is just not with it, and this edition of Myra, we've got all the centre backs who are already here. I mean, Hansen left the club, something I didn't realise was going on, but he has left the club, gone to Cadiz, I believe, in Spain. He went there for some reason, I don't know why. Zaria Garda here has already got 2 goals in this game, and is he going to be the star striker for us here this season? Lovely goal. We lead 3-0 inside 20 minutes here, the perfect start. As I say, Hansen has left. We've got Norby, who's good. Maybe we need to bring in one more centre back, but we have so many options. We've got Ramoj on the bench, who's with us today, as you can see. Who we've brought in from Molde, former player of ours, until he left for them. We've got back there if he turns up, Jorgensen. Lots of players who could become good, but they just need that time to develop. I mean, Jorgensen looks like he could be really good, but I think it's a left-sided job for him on the wing. Maybe what's more suitable, I don't know. We have to see the combination. Maybe bringing in a player like Myra, who's picked up a knock here, unfortunately. Hopefully it's nothing too bad, but bringing in a player like him, it should just make everyone better, you know what I mean? You need a real player like that, and at 19 years of age, being as good as he is already is going to be very, very impressive. And against his former team here today, hopefully he can help us and lead us to that win. As that shot there from, was it Erline or Norheim on the left side there, hits the post, and Kuto, this ball has just gone out on his side here. It's going to go to half time here. We lead 3-0, and we are top of the table. There might even be one more chance as Erline takes this free kick, and what a goal that is from the free kick, and it's 4-0 inside the first half here. Exactly the start we want. I mean, if we lost from this position, even with the fact we usually score, what, 1 or 2 goals, and then we go and crumble a little bit from 4-0. I don't think it's very possible that we go and lose from here. Very impressive start to this game for us. Hopefully we can continue to build, get our goal difference up, and just do some favours for our morale as well. That would be very good, as we still sit top of the table, 2 goal difference clear at the moment. I think at the 60-minute mark we'll bring Myra off. It's a ball in back post. Norheim heads it into the keeper's hands there. We'll bring off Myra. What's his issue? He's got a potential thigh injury, so it's not looking too good for him. I think we'll bring on Jorgensen here, left-sided as well, so he should be all right there. I mean, if we take a look at a bit of defensive work here that we have to do now, a little bit exposed on this right side, as you can see there, but we do manage to win it back. Luckily, him goes out to Erline now, and Erline, where can he go? Ball over the top to Arriagada on for a hat-trick. He doesn't manage to do anything with that, and now we have to keep our structure very narrow defended, as you can see here, and this player is going to go all the way through, and it's a good save by Pinto in the end. Would have been a very disappointing goal to concede. I think we conceded a goal like that in the cup final 2 days ago now, which was disappointing, so I wouldn't want a repeat of that. Luckily, Pinto is there to deny anything like that happening as the ball goes in there, and I don't know, who was it, Dahl who got his head on that? Probably was. Tallest man in the middle, and he's not the tallest man in the middle anymore when Pinto is between the sticks. 195 centimeters. He's got the perfect height for a goalkeeper. We're going to make a few changes here now. Get some sharpness into some of these boys who've not really had loads of time pre-season. We'll bring off Anderson there, and we'll put Delavris. Where do we put Delavris? On the left, right, or up top? I mean, I played him at striker for one game, and he was all right. I think we'll put him on the left now though, because he played up front in the Molde game, I believe. We tried to give him take a bit of a gamble on him, didn't really work out for him, so we'll put him on a wing where he's more suitable, see what he can do. Dahl with the header straight into the hands of the Stabaek goalkeeper. Once again, 30 minutes left in this game. Can we find a few late goals for ourselves to pick up some more goals? I mean, it's been a case recently of some late goals for the other team and also for ourselves to try and grow back into games, but we are 4-0 up comfortably here, unless Stabaek can reduce the deficit as they come in the attack down this right side. That ball straight over the bar. How long we got left now? 25 minutes. XG's been good. Possession's been good. The perfect display from us on opening day. Now we need to build on this. This has been a good performance. I've been very impressed. It's not been, we've had to scrape for the result at home against the team we should be winning against. Very convincing. Exactly the result you want from a team where we have that expectation to go and qualify for the Conference League. Once again, great performance from us, and hopefully this can continue for the next few games as Norby finds himself on the ball out to this right side. You'd think he'd go to Bajun, or can he go a bit more forward with his ball? We're being a bit more calm on the ball, not kind of playing those balls over the top what you'd expect from the ball playing centre backs. It's changed roles now for the whole back line actually, so hopefully it can benefit them, and if it needs changing, we can go and change that. Once again, as Stabaek playing this ball around into the middle, it goes now, and they do get a bit of a consolation goal, hopefully. I mean, consolation goals so annoying. Just no need to concede them really, but I guess that's all it is for us. Hopefully in this game, if we can hold out here, come away with a big 4-1 win, and we would be very happy with that on opening day. We also have to build up the trust with the board once again. They're not too pleased with what we did last year. Their focus very much on the league. It's tough to communicate what you really want to do whilst you're here, because you're not like, you can't speak to them properly and say that you want to actually win the Conference League, because you're going on a tour of Europe and you want to win a trophy at every far corner of Europe. But I guess that's just how it is really. Hopefully they can understand that when the whole pieces of the puzzle all come together and combine. I mean, we've been to Santa Clara, we've been to KA, and now we are here in Tromso, north of Norway. And yeah, still a lot of work to do if we want to get there though. There's going to be a few more weeks, I reckon, before we have a shot at least at winning in the Conference League. So hopefully that will come eventually in the future, but we would just have to see. It's going to be an interesting time, especially this season. It feels like it's really make or break, because if we don't qualify this year, do we feel like we can go on for one more year? It's a question we have to ask. I think I think you have to stay committed. I've said myself, there's going to be times where it's hard, but when especially at the end of the game against the Viking that we just played, you think, can you go and do it for another season, try and qualify? Because you got to remember, we won't be at that knockout stage for another 2 years now, so it's 2 years missing out on that European football. Obviously, we'll play qualifiers and stuff like that, but to even get to the round of 32, a playoff spot, another 2 years. It's a very long process, but I did say there is going to be hard times, but we just have to embrace them. And when they come, and it will be frustrating when we miss out, but the reward will feel so much better when we do go on and eventually achieve our Conference League dream and deliver. I don't want to say, but I feel like it might be the first title for a Norwegian team. I mean, I don't know if Molde have ever won a European title. If we go and take a look at their history quickly, competitions, they've never won a title. So, for example, like Greece with Olympiacos, they actually won their country's first ever European title. So, if we could do that by winning the Conference League, I guess that's what it's all about, really. Winning these countries their first ever trophies. Very, very special element to that Conference League, and I feel like we could go on and hopefully do that here with Tromso. It would make for a very, very good story. You've got the likes of Molde and Bodo Glimt, and just teams who've dominated for so many years, and they've never won a trophy. So we need to go on and hopefully achieve that in the future. This game is going to, hopefully there's not a late equaliser. 4-3 the scoreline now. The defence crumbling a little bit without Myra maybe, because we've changed it around a little bit. Luckily the full-time whistle does go. We don't win easily, do we? Is absolutely insane. Yeah, at least we got the win. On to the next game here in this episode. So the team for this game against Haugesund, we've got Pinto in goal, backline of him, Myra, Norby, and Bajun. Dahl, Ennison, Norheim in the midfield, Erline on the left, Kuta on the right, and Riegarder up top. Kick off here in this game against Haugesund. Big game for us. We need to build on what we did last time out. Obviously, it's going to be a bit of a tougher game away from home. We conceded 3 goals at the end of that last game, but we've got Myra still in the defense. He's still got. I mean, he's. I think he's okay to play. He is okay to play. I know that. 60 minutes probably in him, and then we'll bring him off on that hour mark. But yeah, he's there. We need him. We need him to secure the defense and just play how he did in that game, because he didn't concede whilst he was on the pitch. Let's just put it that way. So he's clearly been alright, and here he is on the ball now, and it's a bit of a poor ball, but nothing to worry about as Kuto plays it into Ennison into a rear guard at Erline now, into him, and him has got a bit of space to run into. And this is what I like, the fullbacks are still being able to run up the pitch whilst considering their defensive duties. It's a header there, and Norheim gets the goal to make it 1-0. And are we going to get back-to-back wins in this episode? It's a lovely goal from Norheim. It's the midfielders are just. Oh, I don't know what I'd do without this midfield, honestly, because they literally they defend for us and they score all our goals. We would be absolutely nothing with some of these players in the midfield. It's actually crazy. Some of these talents from Norway, very, very impressive. Erline here with the free kick. Will it go in? He's just hit the outside of the post. So close to getting our second of this game and putting ourselves in a very, very good position to go and get the second win of the day. It's a Strom Godset. They won the playoff to get promoted to the first division. I'm not too sure they beat actually, but they did win that, and now they're top of the table. 6 points in 2 games as it stands if they get a win in their game. Very, very impressive return for them, as Ennison has played a slip ball through by Kuto. Nothing comes of that there, but inside 15 minutes, very, very impressive start to this game for us. We need to build on this, as I say, and start off the season as we mean to go on. Erline down this left side, he's making a nice run with the ball. He's not got him in support. Oh, he has got him with him in support actually. He's right there, as you can see, and he might make the pass to him now. Him into Dahl. Dahl has the shot, and that is the goal to make it 2-0, and we are set for back-to-back wins on the opening days here. What a goal that is from him. Just really good play from everyone there, all the midfielders combining, Erline on the left. Him runs in there on the inside of Erline, his winger. He receives the ball here, as you can see, into Dahl. One turn, finish into that far right corner. Lovely finish. 2-0 here inside 20 minutes, and this is exactly the start that we want to bounce back and try. And we know exactly what we want. I think it's been said enough times. You know how frustrated I am, and there's no excuse for not doing that if we're going to play in this way. As Erline plays into Kuto. Kuto on the volley. Ennison with the rebound. That is 3-0, and we are absolutely tearing apart these teams today. 3-0 inside 20 minutes. Not the first time we've said that in this episode. The dream day for us, and it's I couldn't say any more really. It's a bit boring when we're scoring this many goals. I mean, in the second half, if we can hold on, that would be good. I mean, Myra's probably not going to play the rest of the game, so if we concede, you know exactly why we've conceded. I think we bring on Jorgensen there. He's fully fit today. Last game out, he wasn't fully fit, but he is good for today. So we bring him on there. I believe a lot in Jorgensen. You know, I think he is a real good player. It's just he's a lot more. Oh, that's a bit of a mistake at the back. And now the player finds himself through here. It's a good save though to deny from Pinto to deny that attacker there. I've got a lot of belief in Jorgensen, but the only problem is he is naturally a left back, wing back. So he can naturally play centre back, but when you list your position as a left back, he's going to want to be at left back, and he will know how to play a little bit better. And if he goes at centre back, you don't want him stepping up and making that mistake of catching us out because he is stepping up. So I think you know what, I don't want to risk the new signing Myra at the back. We'll bring him on now. We know he's very, very good. He's still got that potential to improve, so we're going to give him minutes. Very, very happy according to his morale. So we'll bring him on here, give him some time, and hopefully he can put in a good shift for us and keep a clean sheet. I mean, Pinto, if you looked at his debut and saw that he conceded 3 goals, I bet he'd be fuming with that, and I would be, but he did play very, very well. He's played well here once again. I mean, the fact a goalkeeper has a good rating is probably not what you want to see, to be honest, because that means the other team is shooting a lot. But on his debut, can't help if the defense is not working well without Myra. He's going to be a real crucial player. We need everyone to just settle in though, because we've kind of had 2 pre-seasons. We had a pre-season for those games in the knockouts, and then we've had a pre-season for these league games because the time between 2 months, something like that. So it's been extremely unique, let's just put it that way, but that's what the Corners of Europe Challenge is all about, I guess. Jorgensen finds himself on the ball, he plays it into him down this left side. Erline now, where can he go? Combine with the midfielder down this left side if he wants to. Ball over the top, he tries to find Ennison, but nothing comes of that. And now the Haugesund team are going to look to try and come and counter-attack it. It's a ball over the top down this right side. Is it going to be anything for this team? It's a ball in the middle. Return passes. Finally, the final pass. And it is a goal to make it 3-1. And are we going to collapse once again? Hopefully not. I mean, to be fair, we have come to this the stadium, Haugesund. You know, we've come to their stadium and beaten them 3-0 by half time. I'm sure they'll want to inflict a bit of revenge for their fans. Probably very, very frustrated, but if we can minimise that, that would be greatly appreciated. We've had the ball, we've had the chances, so I don't think it's going to be too many issues for us really if we can just play how we did in the first half. Jorgensen, Norby, 2 very, very good defenders, in my opinion, the better ones that have played in recent times. So especially with how they've started this season, we need them to be good and get us that clean, well, not the clean sheet, but just see out this result for us and pick us up another huge 3 points here in this game. 60 minutes, 3-1 the scoreline. Jorgensen combining with Norby. I mean, Norby was with one of the top teams here in Norway at the time, so on loan, and then he came back, so he is really capable, but we just need to see a little bit more out of him. You know, we need him to be a bit more convincing, and he's just giving the ball away there. Maybe I'll take back my statement about them being very good. They're all right on their day, and it is not going to be 3-2. I thought it was going to be 3-2 then. Luckily that shot does go wide for the Haugesund attacker there. 66 minutes now. Little bit of time left in this game. Can we find some more late goals as that ball goes in near post there? Nothing comes of it. Ennison on the edge of the area. He's come from the edge of the area to pick that ball up into Dahl. Dahl, back post, Kuto is there. Can he release the ball? He has the shot, and Mauro Kuto. It's a lovely finish to pick up 6 points in this episode. the dream start to this season for us. What we needed to bounce back from. I mean, you know, the position we were in at the end of last year, and then to come out like this, exactly the start to the season. You won. Very, very impressive. Of course, Mulder at the top already. Just let us have our time. Let us have our happiness that we're playing this while. We'll make a few changes now. Svensson up at the top. We'll bring on. I think we'll bring on Ramage, you know, for Norbine. Then I think we'll. No, we'll bring. I think Jorgensen out wide, and then is there any? I think we could. Yeah, we'll bring on back there at the back, and yeah, we'll go with that for the rest of this game. 10 minutes left here. Should be the win for us. The 3-point sealed. 4 goals on the day. 4 goals in the last game, and 4 goals in our qualifier that we did lose. The knockout game that we did lose out on. But what can you do, really? The crazy game. Can't believe we lost it. We just have to be more consistent. Consistency in tactics, something very hard to master, but it looks like we might start to be building it here in this season. The full-time whistle goes. A huge start to the season for us here. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave you with this little tune, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you a lot.